Switzerland is one of the world's most peaceful, beautiful, and prosperous countries, and its government is working hard to enhance the welfare and overall living conditions of its citizens. In 2022, the state's population is expected to be 8.7 million people. Thousands of labor migrants from neighboring countries, mostly France, Italy, and Germany, cross the Swiss border on a daily basis to work in Zurich, Geneva, and other cities. Hundreds of thousands of people from all over the world aspire to do business, practice their trade, study, and live in Switzerland. However, not everyone is capable of realizing their aspirations. Employment in Switzerland, in particular, necessitates the fulfillment of a variety of requirements, including prior experience and skill level. A profession also needs to be in great demand in the local labor market. So, you may ask, if you actually decided to live in Switzerland and work there, what are the opportunities waiting for you? What jobs are available for you that will ensure your financial stability? Well, for today's video, we'll talk about salaries, in-demand jobs, and everything in between in Switzerland. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video until the end. But before that, kindly show some support through subscribing to this channel and smashing that notification bell beside it to be updated whenever we post a new video. So, what are you waiting for? Make sure to watch the video until the end to find out the highest paid job in Switzerland. Switzerland is a small country with a population of 8.7 million people. Despite this and the recent problems of the economic crisis, it continues to have one of the world's most stable economies, with an exceptional unemployment rate of only 2.3%. However, competition for Swiss jobs is tough, and chances are more limited for individuals from outside the EFTA or European Free Trade Association, as there are typically limitations for foreigners working in Switzerland, even for highly skilled and qualified specialists. Learning how to obtain a job in Switzerland is both simple and challenging. On the other hand, foreigners are warmly welcomed in the Swiss employment market, particularly in senior management positions. However, there is a fierce rivalry for such vacancies. Expats from all over the world flock to Switzerland because of its small size and reputation for great quality of life, leaving few jobs openings. When you add in the fact that employers in Switzerland are required to provide appropriate justifications for hiring a foreigner over a Swiss local, you have a job search that will feel like a job in and of itself. If you are fortunate enough to secure a job in Switzerland, you can rest assured that not only is the average Swiss wage one of the highest in Europe, but so is the quantity of labor required of you. Switzerland's work culture is tenacious and unwavering. Working days are Monday through Friday, and employees typically work 45 to 48 hours a week. Despite the fact that getting a work in Switzerland is difficult and the hours may appear long, do not let this deter you. Foreign workers make up a large component of Switzerland's employment, and the country has a number of laws in place to protect their rights. Learn about working in Switzerland with this resource, which includes information on social security, maternity benefits, and working as a self-employed person. So, what do you need if you want to apply in Switzerland? A CV, cover letter, and educational certifications are required to apply for a job in Switzerland. Unless you are specifically asked to submit your application in English, you should write your application in the language of the job advertisement or company, which could be German, French, or Italian. CVs should not exceed 2 sides of A4 paper, and cover letters should not exceed 1 page. It's not uncommon to add a photograph to your CV. Speculative applications are also accepted, although educational transcripts and references are not required at this time. If your application is accepted, you will be contacted for an interview. Psychometric testing and assessment centers may be used in the selection process for larger companies. Furthermore, networking produces positive effects, as Swiss job opportunities are frequently filled through contacts. Join social networking sites like LinkedIn and Twitter to keep up with possible jobs. Make use of whatever personal contacts you may have and keep a professional web presence. In addition, you may also level up your CV and work in Switzerland through summer jobs. Tourism is significant business in Switzerland, and it provides a lot of job opportunities for both Swiss citizens and foreign workers. The hospitality industry accounts for the majority of seasonal and summer jobs. For example, you might be able to find work at bars, restaurants, and hotels, as well as in one of the many Alps ski resorts that routinely hire seasonal workers. You might also teach winter sports if you speak English. English-speaking ski and snowboard instructors are in high demand. If you can afford to labor for free, volunteering is a good option. Any experience in this field will look amazing on your resume. It will not only put your language abilities to the test and help you better understand Swiss culture, but will also provide you the opportunity to develop vital contacts that will help you find more permanent job in the country. Community projects, teaching methods, and collaborating with international organizations are all examples of volunteer activities. You could work on conservation projects in agricultural, mountain, and forest environments in rural communities. Just a tip, a recruiting agency is the best place to start if you want to find work in Switzerland. In Switzerland, there are a variety of agencies, some of which specialize exclusively to foreigners. The job boards are updated on a regular basis and will be able to provide you with all of the many career opportunities available in Switzerland in one location. If you're from the EU or EEA, you can also use EURES, the European Job Mobility Portal, to look for work in Switzerland. This is a portal run by the European Commission that promotes free movement inside the European Economic Area. You can search for jobs, post your CV for prospective employers to see, and get information on the legal and administrative concerns that come with working in Switzerland. So, moving forward to salaries to expect and jobs in demand in Switzerland. Number 5 is Actuary. Actuaries are risk managers who assess the financial ramifications of a choice using statistics and mathematical models. Insurance businesses and investment banks are the most common employers. An advanced understanding of mathematics is unsurprisingly a need, but you must also be able to communicate your findings and analysis to non-technical stakeholders. Another important talent is commercial awareness. Most actuaries pursue a degree in actuarial sciences, while degrees in mathematics and/or statistics are also commonly accepted. The average salary for this position is $129,111 per annum. Number 4 is IT Systems Architect with $130,935 average salary per year. IT Systems Architecture is one of the highest paid professions in the world, and Switzerland, despite its wealthy banking sector, is no exception. On behalf of corporate clients and other organizations, systems architects consult on design and oversee the construction of comprehensive IT infrastructures, frequently in collaboration with a non-technical business development manager to understand the client's objectives. As a result, not only will you require sophisticated technical knowledge and comprehension of many parts of IT, but you'll also need excellent project management abilities, commercial awareness of your chosen business, and the ability to collaborate with others. To work in systems architecture, you'll need at least an IT degree, but you'll also need a number of advanced IT certifications as well as a recognized management certificate. Number 3. We have Chief Financial Officer. The phrase Chief Financial Officer refers to a senior executive who is in charge of a company's financial operations, tracking cash flow and financial planning, analyzing the company's financial strengths and weaknesses, proposing remedial actions, return on investment, strategy and forecasts, and reporting are their key responsibilities. CFOs in Switzerland has an average annual salary of $193,203. For number 2, we have doctors. Being a surgeon entails operating on people who have been injured, have diseases, or have deformities. You can specialize in orthopedic, neurological, cardiovascular, or plastic surgery as a general surgeon or as a specialist surgeon. Performing surgeries and managing the surgical team, developing preoperative, intraoperative, and post-operative plans, discussing surgery results with patients and medical staff, examining patients to make diagnoses and treat illnesses and injuries, and adhering to all medical laws, guidelines, regulations, and standards are all part of a surgeon's daily responsibilities. For medical graduates from outside the EU or EFTA, a specialist qualification is required to work in Switzerland independently only after receiving a federal postgraduate title from the Commission on Medical Professions, which establishes the requirements for obtaining a federal corresponding title after contacting the relevant postgraduate training organizations. Doctors must register with MedReg after obtaining the necessary qualifications to practice medicine in Switzerland. Doctors in Switzerland have an annual average salary of $220,280. Lastly, we have number 1, Orthodontist, with an average salary yearly of $283,532. An orthodontist is a dentist who has received additional training in orthodontic appliances, such as braces, as well as tooth and jaw alignment. They're also taught how to create a healthy bite, align your teeth properly, and determine the size of your upper and lower jaws. Going to the dentist in Switzerland, like most else in the nation, is a costly affair. Dentists in Switzerland, on the other hand, provide excellent service. In Switzerland, there are approximately 4,337 dentists, and nearly 60% of the population says they visit the dentist at least once a year. To practice orthodontics, you must have a bachelor's degree, a dental degree, and an orthodontic certificate, which is commonly obtained during a residency. During your residency, you may be required to obtain a master's degree. Of course, beautiful mountains aren't the only reason to visit Switzerland. Switzerland is famed for its incredible job prospects, perhaps even more so than for its beauty. With some of the best job markets, incomes, and labor laws in the country, your time will be unforgettable, and you'll enjoy every minute of it. So, what do you think about working in Switzerland? Are you encouraged to shoot your shot and work in this beautiful country? Let me know your answers in the comments below. Well, make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends. Also, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell to be updated whenever we post new videos. If you want more videos like this, you can always check out our other videos by visiting our channel. As always, this is the Luxe Luxury channel. Thank you for watching and see you next on the next video.